Sixth Sense with Nikki Sixx.
Nikki Sixx, it's Sixth Sense. I'm here with Jen. We've got Dean and Robert DeLeo here from STP. Hey, guys, welcome to the show.
Nice to be here, man.
We're excited that you're here because we know that you are embarking on a very cool journey, and we want to get the word out. So I was up at StoneTemplePilots.com at your website, and I saw that you are looking for a new lead singer. And first of all, I want to say I'm very excited for you guys. I think it's a really cool thing. But tell everybody kind of how it works so that people listening can jump in if they want to.
We're here to tell you it's about time you put down the 4 strings.
Oh.
Come on over.
Oh, man.
No, man. You guys might be sorry if I sent in that audition tape. You're like, we can't really talk to Nikki anymore.
No, we're looking for that person, and you know how special this person needs to be, man.
Yeah.
You know, they really, you know, the word lead singer, it means a lot, you know. So there's a lot of criteria to be met, you know, not only talent-wise, but, you know, do we want them as a member of the family?
It's a big part, you know.
Yeah.
People listening need to know that it's not just, you're not just singing and it's just, we're rocking out, man. I mean, there's a lot to it. There's families involved, there's history, and there's fans involved, and you need to be in it for the right reason.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we're kind of all the same age, and, you know where we all came from. I mean, that thing that those singers that we grew up on had and still have, you know, is he out there? You know what I mean?
He is out there.
Yeah. I think so too. I feel really hopeful he's out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could she be out there?
She
could be out there.
Really?
Yeah. I don't like that idea.
Okay, but I have to ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to be EEOs.
I mean, Joan Jett's pretty badass.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
That's true.
Joan's great.
So that kind of feel.
Gaga.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah?
Okay.
She's pretty
I'm
badass,
moving towards
man.
the girls now.
Taylor Momsen?
Don't know her.
Lizzie Hale?
Lizzie's great.
Lizzie's
Okay.
pretty badass.
Just don't start throwing the guys under the bus like this.
No,
You came
I'm
in
just
with a
feeling
stupid
them out.
question.
Yeah, I didn't come
and
up
now
with a
you're
stupid
trying
question.
to make them look
Your
bad.
face.
No, we want greatness.
Yeah.
Male or female, we want greatness.
Huh.
So how do people do it that are listening right now?
Well, you go on StoneTemplePilots.com, and we've provided the rest. You know, you go to the singer submission part of the site, and we've provided 3 songs, and we'd like you to sing on 2. And what else there, Robert? Is we want to kind of see what they've been up to now. You know, offer up some original stuff they've been working on. And,
Sure. Yeah,
and,
I mean, the stuff that's being submitted can be viewed by the public. So everyone has a hand at, you know, kind of.
I love this. Is there like a comment section on there? Or?
Yeah, everyone can kind of look at what's going on.
That's
there.
rad.
Yeah.
Does their comment matter to you? Do
no,
they get
I don't
like
know. I don't think there's a comment section.
Can
You know,
they
I think it's
vote?
probably better that you don't because there's those 200 people that
Yeah, and they
survive
could
on the internet
sway-
somehow
right.
that go to everybody's everything and
Yeah.
only makes negative comments. So yeah, get rid of
and
those guys.
I think you know I've just kind of breezed through it, and I mean there's people really taking this seriously, even going to the extent of like really printing the effects that kind of appear on the tracks. You know, there are tracks. It's not some like, you know, tracks off of iTunes or something.
Sure.
It's actually the album tracks we're providing. So, I mean, people are really digging in, and we want to, you know, respect that. And, you know, we promise you guys, Robert and Eric and I are going to listen to each and every one.
Is there a moment, you guys, you know, we all know what demoitis is. You make a demo and then you're like, no, I just love it that way. You know, it's hard to move on. And then you finally do move on and you made it better. Is there some version of that you're listening to, one of your songs and, Scott's great performance on it and the band was, peaking on this song and now someone else sings that part. Is it hard to hear somebody new to kind of push the original out?
Well, it really depends on who it is. We just did what was the
Kimmel.
show? Yeah, we just did Kimmel with Joss Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Joss Stone, Temple Pilots.
Yeah.
Hey,
He does a mashup thing. So we did
Yeah.
Joss Stone, Temple Pilots.
yeah.
And we did a version of Interstate Love Song with her singing. And she made it into something really great.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's going to take someone's creativity to do that, to have the know-how. And that's really part of the game of greatness, isn't it? Is someone making something their own. We're not looking for someone to try to copy what's there.
Right.
That's easy to do that. We're not looking for that.
Well, you're going to need that when you are turning in new songs too with this new person. You're going to
Absolutely.
need them to be very creative.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and that kind of means more to us than kind of what they're able to do to the back catalog. We want to carry this thing into 2025. We want that singer that's going to allow us to do this. I thought of a great title actually called "Chasing the Demo's Tail."
Right?
Demo,
Like
demon,
that.
demo,
Demon, dragon. I like that.
Right.
Dragon's tail, that's a whole other
Yeah.
conversation.
But a lot
Drug
of people,
references
a lot
already. Early in the interview, drug
A
references.
lot of people don't realize that demoitis, man.
Yeah. It's a
really-
real thing.
It's a
Yeah.
real thing.
I get it,
I
and I
suffer
know I
it.
have it.
I suffer with it badly too.
Yeah.
But see, the way we made records with Brendan is it was like the demo was the song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like we never had time to do a demo.
That's
It was
what
like,
I've been doing lately is I'm writing it and recording it and moving forward through it, maybe making some adjustments in it, but I never record it and go, now what do I do new? If it isn't really on the right track, I
Right.
actually just move on to something new,
Right. Yeah.
But the old days, making those demos, that was fun though.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
before you had a record deal,
Right.
those things.
Oh yeah.
So, but I mean, for me to be a fan and to be in the same industry as you and see you guys doing this is inspirational, and it's a thing that I think that could only happen in the last 5 years, moving forward, where a band of your size and your history can do something like this, and there's somebody who knows where they are, right, is going, I've got this. Like somebody you would never run into. Well, how do we run into people anymore? We got families, we have lives, we do stuff. It's not like we're like down in Hollywood beating it up, in a rehearsal room, hanging out in bars. We're like, that guy's cool. Let's like have him come down and jam. I mean, it's a big world.
Yeah.
Best audition ever. You think of for somebody,
Yeah,
Yeah,
nowadays, man, I'm on my second dream by 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So I feel fortunate we can embrace the internet and kind of go worldwide, basically. You
Yeah.
know. And
Yeah.
Has anything stood out to you so far?
I've written down a few folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
know-
writing them down separately, or are you getting on the
Yeah.
phone and
Yeah, we're kind of communicating with who's there, but there's definitely a process to it.
Oh,
just
yeah.
because you hear someone, they could get in the room and be like, "Hey, man,"
Yeah.
it's like, all right, you really have to see what kind of person
Yeah.
they are. There's a whole, like you said, a lot of different layers
Mm-hmm.
to that person.
How many hours a day are you looking at this? Are you doing it every day?
We haven't delved in because we've been really busy doing this.
Yeah.
And so
which is going to make it worse?
man, yesterday, Robert and I did this yesterday. The site crashed.
Awesome.
So many people came in. The site crashed, man.
That's a good sign.
That's a good sign.
good.
All over the world?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
I hope you get somebody.
I'm
that barely
curious to
speaks
see
English.
what some of the people look like. You know what I mean? Because like we're in a rock world. Like there's writers, poets. Like we all kind of songwriters, musicians. We all kind of come from the same fabric, somewhat. You
Sure.
know, usually unshowered fabric, but
Well,
still.
unwashed.
There's going to be some interesting people. Like
Yeah.
the the way their appearances are, their demeanors, their
and
their
we're
cultural.
fashionized now.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
like, I mean,
Yeah.
let's face it, beards are very in.
Beards,
amongst
man
the,
buns.
young
You guys
guys.
could go for a man bun. A girl with a man bun,
Man buns.
That's just a
girl
bun.
buns.
I
Right,
don't
right.
mean to offend anybody, but I don't get it.
I don't get it. I was just in Europe, and it's on full tilt over there.
Is
The
Europe-
man bun
Europe-
is big.
Yeah.
and-
Guys in suits, short suit pants. I'm like, hey, dude, you got your kids' pants on, no socks, and like running shoes and man buns. I'm like, okay, can we? Look, I know you don't know me, but can we just talk?
Excuse
for a
me, sir.
second? Got to talk to you about
Yeah.
the man bun.
Right, right.
That's two words that are really good together.
Man bun.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Totally.
Better's just add an S at the end.
Yeah, it's-
Man buns.
Now, what if you had somebody, like I just mentioned, that stood out to you in a huge way, but they didn't speak English, or they did, but they sang beautifully. They sang the songs great.
We
For me, that's great because I don't talk much. So
Perfect.
well, you get to learn a new language.
Hey, I like that. He even looked around like, hey, it worked.
Hey, you know what? It's a question, just in case. You know.
it's a good question. Yeah.
It's like, I just want to be a fly on the wall. I think this is fascinating.
Wait, okay, so what happens after you guys pick? You coming down to like top 10 and flying them out here? Like,
What is
what's-
it, American Idol?
Look, I
Well-
need to know.
Yeah, well, I think in that situation, they're responsible for getting themselves out here.
Okay.
You know, we did audition some people that were from other parts of the country, and we did fly them out. And sooner or later, that gets really expensive.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But if you want to be in this band,
Show us.
get yourself out here.
Yeah.
You know, and deliver. You know, deliver.
When do you have a deadline?
March 7th.
Okay.
Yeah.
You put a deadline on it just to make it even, yeah, come on,
Yeah.
step it up.
Yeah.
If they have it, they have it.
Yeah, well, that's why it's good you're out here doing all this stuff, talking to everybody.
See, if I was doing that, I'm not really computer savvy, so I'd be sitting there going
March
for
6th.
2 weeks.
I can't.
Right. Doing that, trying to get it submitted.
When did this start? How long have they had?
We launched this on Thursday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's like
New.
nice.
But we went, we're, thanks to you guys again for having us here and helping us with
Yes.
this. Very kind. We appreciate
Of
it.
course.
We love you, Nikki.
Yeah, I love you guys too. So, honest fact is unstable band members create, unstable band, makes the audience not know what's happening, not what's going on, affects us on a physical level, affects our families, affects everything, affects us financially. I've been through it. You guys have, been through it in the throes of it right now.
Yes.
Or back into it again. Is this come down to, a thing once, you find the person. So you find the perfect person. I love their creativity. I love their voice. It's just, they're great. But is it come down to, we need some insurance here or assurance that you're not like crazy. You know what I mean? Is there like, I'm
How are
just,
you gonna deal
I'm
with
just
that if you-
saying,
Yeah.
I got a lot of, residue and resentment, even though I try not to carry it sometimes from situations I've dealt with. And it's like, hey, man, it's like I need a urine test every week or something. I mean, I don't know what. I'm just making up stuff. But is any of those feelings come up for you guys?
Well, sure. I mean, I think there's a chance that we're taking no matter what, to see what kind of person that is. I mean, like I said, there's many layers to this, and it's going to take some time to really get acquainted with someone.
Yeah.
And see where they're at in their lives, like genuinely see where they're at in their lives.
Yeah.
Well, I think Robert and I have a better understanding of it. So now we just kill them and put us all out of our misery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like that.
You should make a home visit. Like that should be the very last thing you do.
Go to their home.
Go inside their house. You can't just go outside.
Right.
You go in. Look,
Well,
we need to know. We need to know
it's like
you.
if the FBI, like,
They're
on the
the
sting,
FBI now.
and they like kick
Right.
in the door, and the cameras come in, and you're like, whoa, that guy like really needs to take care of
Yeah.
his like whatever
right.
area.
Right.
So, like, if he's living with mom and there's like carved up animals in the basement,
That's
not
you
a
cool.
need to
keeper.
know
That's a
that.
keeper.
Does he
Mannequins.
collect skin? Like, you got to know all these things. I'm serious.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a home visit, and I expect a video. I need to see what you're doing.
Hey, we're drawing the line at necrophilia.
That's the line.
Yeah, that's the line.
Animals are fine.
Yeah, you know.
Oh man.
What else can we do to like help get this word out? You know, because we want to help.
Thank you.
What else can we do? We're gonna put this stuff up on you know, on all of our social assets and get the word out there and tweet
Thank you,
about it
man.
and talk about it. And because I think it's I like the fact that it's a deadline and it's coming up.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that you guys are like proactive in it, and let's just get people, you know what's going on.
Yeah. Thank you,
I
Nikki.
love, thank you so much. I love that we're like providing this kind of, it's like almost like winning a lottery, you know?
Absolutely.
It is amazing.
know-
If I was a singer, I would, and I'm not, so don't worry. I'm just gonna send in all my parts on bass.
Right.
Like that guy sounds like a bass.
Right.
His voice sounds like a bass.
voice sounds
Play,
just
play
like
the
one.
melody on bass.
Yeah, play the melody.
Do.
No, you got the melody. I'm gonna hold down the fort. You're a little more.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. StoneTemplePilots.com for all the information on how you can try out for the band. I recommend that you go up there. The last date to submit is March 7th. It's coming fast. Guys, thanks so much.
Thanks,
Thank you, Nikki.
Nikki Sixx and Jen on the 6 Sense.